everyone. I don't know if my audio is good because my mic is like a little bit farther away and we have Mona here. You can't see her head. She is here. This is her butt. And we're also gonna be drawing Mona today. First we're gonna pet her because I want to know if my audio is alright. She is very cute. You can't see her. Maybe if I move my laptop a bit more backwards. No! No, as she jumped in the box. I just ruined it. Well, I guess that's just me now. She might come back later because she does. She usually comes back over time. My hair looks kind of brown. I don't feel like it's helped that much with applying my hair dye on my dry hair because although it's like 3 weeks later, so that's quite a long time, but it's completely washed out. I don't know if it really helped to apply it on my dry hair. Hi Audrey, how are you doing? Well, I was already talking to you, but I still want to know how you're doing. I feel like my hair is so pretty today, like it's very curly. I need to dry it when I've washed it because then I have curls for some reason. I'm gonna remove these clips so that I can put my my headphones on decently. So Mona was on me, but then I moved to adjust my laptop so that you could see her, but then she ran away. Hello again, the curls are popping. Yeah, I think they're very cute. It's quite hot though. I usually prefer to just put my hair up, but it's fine. You have to suffer to be more beautiful, I guess. So today I'm gonna be coloring in these outlines that I did. I already also did some shadows. I actually traced a lot from my reference picture because I'm not very good with drawing more realistically, and I also kind of looked where the shadows were on the picture and then I copied them on my sketch. By the way, this is like my carrot pencil and it had like a top part with the carrot greens, and I lost it because I think Mona played with it because I normally never lose things like this. But I need to take it off if I want to charge my Apple Pencil. So I took it off and I put the top next to my iPad, and I think Mona saw it and wanted to play with it. So now it's gone and we have cleaned the house multiple times and we haven't found it back again. So now it looks weird. I kind of want a new cover for my pencil because now it's just looking kind of dumb. But this is also my first digital coloring live stream in a very long time, and also the first one since having my new laptop. So we'll see how it goes. Okay. I guess we're gonna start coloring in everything. I don't know which color I used for Mona. Wait. I have a drawing of Mona. Where is it? Hello. Oh, it's all the way back here. So I kind of did like purple skin and then a lot of highlights and shadows. So I think I'm gonna do the same now. Cute bean. Yes. She was here, but then I scared her away, and now she's looking at me from her box. I think I'm gonna start with like the flat colors first. And then we can add some more depth to it and maybe more color variation. So, oh my god, my hand is doing this crazy stuff. Please stop. Oh my god, that was annoying. I still sometimes have my hand doing gestures on my iPad that I don't want to do. I actually haven't drawn on my iPad for a very, very long time because I was so focused on filling up my sketchbook, which is now finished finally, and I need to buy a new one because Peachtober is almost happening. Yeah, and I'm not prepared. I think for Peachtober I'll actually only do half of the prompts just because now I will probably be working, although it will only be like 2 days probably. But last year when I entered Peachtober, I had no work or responsibilities, so I was able to do all the prompts, but I think this year it will be more difficult. Plus, I have a lot of projects that I want to film for, so it's not that I have like that when with my free time that I can just draw all the time because I still want to put out crochet videos, and crocheting takes up so much time. And next week on Wednesday is my first sewing class, and today my new sewing machine arrived, which I'm very happy about. I haven't tested it out yet. I think I'll take the sewing machine with me to the class and just try it on there. And then on the same day before that sewing class, someone is picking up my previous sewing machine because I actually got that machine for free. But then she contacted me to ask if she can get it back, which is kind of funny. Should I do this green? Yeah, I think I used this green as well for her portraits. I really want to do more cat portraits, like the one I just showed very quickly. But I'm scared I won't even know how to do it anymore because I don't do them as often at all. I think it has been a few months since I have done one for a commission. Okay. Which color am I gonna give to this back? Maybe red and like pink? But which red am I gonna choose? I have all these like swatches. Very unorganized. maybe like a little bit more pinkish red. So filling in this bag is gonna take a long time. But I feel like I'm not gonna be able to finish this piece at all during one stream. Because my previous stream, after like maybe an hour and a half, I was getting so tired of it. And I should have stopped because apparently I was being very negative. So I want to avoid that this time. I probably could do this gingham pattern with like quicker with different layer transparency options. I don't know what it's called, like the multiply and stuff like that, but I'm just gonna do it one by one now because I feel like it. I don't even know if that would be quicker. Probably, but I don't want to do it. So I'm gonna do it square by square. And this weekend I'm gonna be on a market, but I'm not gonna sell anything because that's illegal for me to do. Um, so I'm just gonna show some stuff, but I'm kind of nervous everything will go wrong. Although I haven't had that before with an exposition. I feel like everything went well. It probably would be yes. Yeah, but I want to choose the exact color, so I don't want to do it now. I'm just gonna do it like this. So yeah, I hope everything goes well, and the weather should be fine. It actually was the first day today, but nobody showed up. I think because it was raining a lot. I think there will be 5 artists in total. It's kind of low scale, but it will be fine. I think I'll be the only one not selling anything, so I also didn't need to pay like rent for the market, which is nice. Because I think otherwise I wouldn't do it since I'm not selling anything. I will be promoting my custom drawings, so I hope I will at least have one commission since the prints I ordered were so expensive. I only ordered 3 prints, but they were bigger than A3 size, and it cost me 40 euros, and I was expecting maybe 10 euros or something, but no, I think it's expensive because they needed to use other machines and their plotting machine. I have no idea which colors I'm gonna use as well for all these. I kind of hate the red. The red is a bit too bright. I don't like it. But I can still change it up if I want to. That's the power of digital drawing. I love it. It has been a while. And you can adjust everything, which is so nice. At the moment, I'm also working on 2 different projects. Tomorrow I'll wear my romper that I made. Also for an upcoming video. The video concept was Pinterest decides what I crochet, because I've seen a lot of videos like that and I kind of want to do more trendy stuff maybe in the hopes to get some views, because it's kind of hard to get views in my opinion, or at least for me. So I finished my romper. I posted it on my Instagram and TikTok, but I need to make proper pictures tomorrow because I will look a little bit better tomorrow for the market. And now I'm working on a cardigan. I would show it. Wait, maybe I can. Ah. I hope you didn't see my underwear. You probably could see my underwear. Um, this is I'm working with squares. By the way, I hate this with tapestry crochet. The pixels or the stitches. I guess stitches is a better word. They just don't align like they do on the graph. I really should learn how to knit tapestry because it's just so much prettier, and the stitches align with knitting compared to crochet. So yeah, I'm making a hexagon cardigan for the first time, and probably too late to the trend as well. And I really, really like it. The only thing I dislike about the cardigan is that I want it like a pastel pink, but it's more like my skin tone pink, which I really dislike, but I can't really do anything about it now. I was thinking of maybe coloring it, but then I would be scared it would mess with the other colors, or I don't know. I don't think I'm gonna try that out. It's also like a blend of materials, I think, the yarn, so I think it's partly wool and then partly acrylic. I have no idea. So I don't think I will be doing that for the cardigan because I'm scared I'm gonna ruin it, but I really dislike the pink color. It's like more like a beigey color and I hate it. So I really hope all goes well. Also, I posted it in my Instagram stories and usually people like my Instagram stories if it's nice, and then I posted my hexagon sweater process on Instagram and literally nobody liked it, so I'm like, oh, maybe it is ugly. But I'll have to wait to see the final result. I think today I will be trying to stream for about 2 hours and then I can do the rest another time, maybe on stream. Next week I have a commission. Wait, I'm actually gonna remove my earrings because you can't even see them and they are hurting my ear. Also, Mona left her box. I think she's not interested in me anymore. But I don't remember what I was talking about. Wait, I really don't remember anymore. Why does this always happen? Ah, yeah, about my commission. Next week I have another commission for a museum in my city. So I hope I won't need all the week for it, but I kind of planned all week for it because if I don't need all week, I might be able to do another live stream in the evening. I'll also probably have to edit my video for the week in during one of the evenings. And it's also my first sewing class. So it will be kind of busy. I just hope that my commission won't be too complicated. Maybe I can do it in like 3 days or something. So I'm working on that hexagon cardigan and then also on a plushie, and it's so big and I was so shocked about it being that big. But then the cover of the book says big cutie, so I guess I should have taken that literally. Wait, where is this? Oh, okay. It's like, I think the plushie is about 50 centimeters. I don't know how many inches that is. I think 1 inch is about 2.5 centimeters, but I'm not sure. So that would be 50 divided by 2.5, but I don't know how to do that. It is so big and it will be so cute, and I was also thinking maybe I could give it to like a child family member but I really want it for myself. And there's also another plushie in the book that I also really want to make, but I also really hate amigurumi. It's so annoying to me. I feel like you have to pay attention to it at all times, and I kind of just prefer to mindlessly crochet, so I really dislike doing amigurumi, and also sometimes the instructions kind of confuse me. Um, so I really dislike it, but it's such a cute plushie. Where is this line coming from? Eh? Oh. Okay, let's keep going. Amigurumi is so much counting. Yeah, I hate it so much, but I also think it's can be very cute, the result. But I feel like I always have to focus so much, and I really dislike it. We're almost done with these squares. I probably should have just multiplied my layers, but we need to keep it entertaining for the video, for the live stream. We still have an hour and a half to go, probably longer. I just started streaming. I think my favorite crochet technique is tapestry, but like I said, I really need to learn how to knit tapestries, because at least then they align with each other. I also just had like a kind of a sad dinner. I had these these vegan dumplings, and they are alright, but I don't really like the meat replacement, so like I kind of get tired of it after a few dumplings, and I had nothing else to eat with it, so it was kind of sad. So I'll probably be hungry in like 10 minutes. I could maybe eat some yogurt. So yeah, I'm a little bit stressed about this weekend. I'll see. I think all will go well, and I'll take my crochet project, my hexagon sweater, with me, my hexagon cardigan to work there, since I'm not gonna sell items, so like I'll just sit there. Okay, let's do another layer of pink. Which pink am I gonna use? Is this... I think this is like a bit too bright. I can make it a bit more transparent. Ta-da! Okay, let's do all these checkers. I'm also kind of doing this for a long time because I have no idea what color I want to use for the other items in this drawing. So I'm kind of postponing doing the other items, because in the reference picture all these colors were super dull. So I really want to use bright colors, but I don't think it will look very realistic. I also don't want to look Why does this keep happening if I'm touching my iPad with my hands? I don't want it, I don't want to reference the picture for the colors because those were just kind of, it was also very dark so you couldn't see as much and very messy. For this drawing I also added a few details like catnip oil, and here's a cat phone box. I don't know, you guys. I wanted it to be filled with little details that you could only see if you zoomed in or look very closely. But I think now I'm gonna do the base flat colors, and then I might add some more color tones to it on top, like more yellowish tones and blue tones probably. I think, yeah, I usually do yellow for more highlighted pieces, and then blue for shadows, but I literally don't know anything about color theory. Don't ask me anything about drawing because I have no idea. Sometimes maybe it would be nice to have had painting lessons or stuff like that to know some theory about drawing, because now I just kind of do whatever and it's usually very simplified. And I don't really strive for realistic drawings, but it would be handy for some projects. So this week I've been home all week. I've been crocheting a lot, but I don't think more than usual, because when I work, my day is just way longer. Because if I don't work, I get up later, and then when I go to work, when I'm back home, I have like the whole evening to crochet. So I don't even think I crocheted that much more than last week. But we still have the weekend to go, which has the makers market, so I have a lot of time to crochet then. I'll probably get really tired of it. Oh, I'm also excited for tomorrow because it's in it's in the center of the city, so as lunch I might be able to get some fancy toasts and maybe also bubble tea. Okay, I'm very excited about tomorrow, especially since I don't have to sit at my table all the time because I'm not selling anything, so that's very nice. I'm very much looking forward to tomorrow. But yeah, this week I was home, and then next week I'll have another talk with my current boss because I have been doing an internship for 4 months now, but I was working 2 days a week, so 2 full days a week, so it's not super crazy. But for me, it was kind of comfortable to work 2 days, obviously. I think anyone would like that. Um, but yeah, next week we'll sit together again because there was kind of like misunderstandings. I kind of thought my boss gave the impression that I wouldn't be able to work there for money, but then my coach said that she is looking into it, so there is a chance for me to keep working there for money. And I'm very confused, but I'm guessing I'll just give it another chance, at least if she still wants to, because I stayed home for 2 weeks. So I hope she's not like, oh, she's not committed. But I hope she will understand that I kind of was convinced that she wasn't gonna be able to pay me. Um, she also said things like, yeah, maybe next year I'll be able to pay you. So I was like, I feel like there was a lot of miscommunication. So next week we'll sit together and talk about that. And then I'll see for the future what happens. I'm so ready to have a paid job, but obviously a job that's a little bit adjusted to my needs. Well, I mean, the what I do for a job isn't that important for me, but I just um my goal was to first start with 16 hours a week and then slowly build up to about 20 hours so that I could also become self-employed. But I don't know if that's gonna be easy with any other job application, because I feel like when you apply for a job, you kind of have to listen to the boss, what they have in mind as a schedule, and you can't ask for like disability adjustments to be more comfortable. I don't feel like any boss is prepared to do that, so that's also why I think I'll keep trying at my current internship. But it was very dramatic. Wow, guys, we're almost done with this bag. Actually, we're not almost done. We're like halfway. And then I'll try to color in some boxes. But I really like taking my time now. In the past, when I drew, I was so focused on just drawing something to publish it on Instagram, but then since Instagram, I'm not super invested in Instagram anymore because my likes are kind of like, it's fine, but I have had better days. I feel like everyone has the same experience on Instagram now. I feel like a lot of people are just not on Instagram anymore and a lot more on TikTok. I have like a fun idea for TikTok I want to do, by the way. I am filming this week and next week I'm filming some outfits I'm wearing with self-made items, clothing items. And I want to make a TikTok about it. I don't know if you've seen TikToks about like someone showing their outfit and then the drawn version of them next to the clip or on top of the clip. I want to do that with my outfits, but it will take me a long time to draw, I feel like, but I feel like it would be such a cool TikTok because I've seen a lot of people doing it and it seems fun to me to like combine fashion and the items I created with illustration. Although I haven't drawn people in a very long time, so I don't know how I'm gonna draw myself. It will probably not look like my other arts as it always does. I feel like whenever I draw something, it's like drawn in a totally different way again each time. I think because I just don't draw as much. But then other people say I have like a kind of a consistent style, so maybe I'm just too strict. I mean, as long as I like the drawing, it's fine. My throat is already hurting from talking so much, which is weird because I always talk a lot, usually. I feel like this particular painting will, like digital painting, will take me forever, but I feel like crocheting has taught me to be patient with my projects. And I feel like the biggest reason I didn't put as much time in my drawings is because I had no ideas of what I wanted to draw that would make it a big piece, but I feel like now I have so much details and I kind of want to take my time with this drawing, and I also feel like it would be very fun for a series. Although I have many ideas for a series that I've just never completed. A series of Mona sitting on places. That would be so cute. I think that would be a very cute idea for like an art series. But I had where are they? Like this drawing that I've done. I really liked it, and this is like Team Winter. And then I did this for spring. And I also really like it actually. But I feel like no, I do kind of like it. I did kind of think her eyes were weird, but then I adjusted it a little bit, so I feel like now I like it. But then I never did the one for summer, and now autumn is almost happening. And I also don't really remember that well how I drew this. Well, I can kind of see how I did it very vaguely. So maybe next year I can, or during winter, I can finish that series. Because I really want to do kind of like bigger projects. Now I really enjoy taking my time for drawing because I think because of crocheting, since my projects, I really think I crochet very slowly. Usually my projects take about 40 to 50 hours. It's like almost every project takes me 40 to 50 hours. Well, the plushie I'm working on, not really, but it feels like it because I have to pay so much attention to all the stitches that I'm doing. But usually a project takes me that long, and now I'm kind of used to it taking so long, and then I really like the result. So I kind of want to do the same with drawing sometimes. Well, Peachtober is coming soon, which is drawing every day of October. And I don't think I will be able to put that much time into the drawings, especially since you're supposed to do one drawing a day. But like I said, I might do half of the prompt list since I don't think I'll have that much time, and I really want to make the drawings nice. I don't want to do like quick sketches. I think next week I'll buy a new sketchbook, although I don't really have the money for that. I don't know if oh yeah, I have talked about this in the video I'm recording this week, but It was the 4th of September and I was already over half of my budget, like my spending budget that I plan each month, so I'll have to be very careful for the rest of the month, but I still want to buy a sketchbook and then probably also polymer clay because I want to make a trinket holder out of polymer clay, but that's not gonna be too expensive, I think. I just need to plan it out in my head how I'm gonna spend the rest of my money. It sounds like I want to spend like my money just to reach my spending goal, but it's more like I have so many projects, so I'll have to see which project is prioritized this month, because we're the start of September, and yeah, I've already spent quite a lot of money, especially because those prints for the exposition, they were 40 euros, and then I also bought a bar to put on my table, my exposition table, to hold some of my crochet pieces, and that also costed 20 euros. And then I also bought wool for 2 different projects. One of those projects is gonna be a dollar store challenge, but the yarn I bought for the dollar store challenge also costed me 20 euros, which is not that much for like I want to make a whole blanket, if I have enough yarn at least. But like that's not a lot of money for a big piece. But it's still like not very cheap. But I just have very expensive hobbies. And we also don't really have dollar stores here. Well, we have stores with very cheap items. Some of the yarn I bought was 1 euro, but it was very basic acrylic yarn, and I also wanted like the special looking yarn. So yeah, I think the most expensive skein of yarn I bought for the dollar store challenge was 3 euros, which is very cheap still. I also usually when I buy my yarn, I buy it online because they have the brand Drops, and it's usually so much more expensive compared to the other brands, and I feel like the quality is still quite nice. It's just annoying that they don't sell it at my internship, because then I always feel like I'm cheating on my internship because I don't really buy that much yarn there. I am planning to buy my polymer clay there. And also, like, it's not that important. I have been working there for free for 4 months, so they definitely shouldn't complain. But yeah, sometimes I prefer other brands that they are not selling. Okay, we're actually done with the bag. Let's use blue for the little rolled up bags in front of it. I feel like blue is a nice color for that. These are like wait, I shouldn't draw color in this part because these are the highlights. My throat is really hurting from talking. Why is this happening? I usually always talk a lot. So I'm very confused about that. So I'm also planning to do a crochet and chat with me video. So I'll probably say a lot of things in that video that I'll also talk about on the live stream, but I have like a list of topics I want to talk about in crochet and chat with me type of videos. And I every now and then I add topics that I want to talk about. I use Milanote, by the way. I wish they could sponsor me, but I'm not very big creator, so they're not gonna sponsor me anytime soon. But I use Milanote, and I use the quick notes function a lot on my phone. So usually when I'm in bed and I am falling asleep, I get so many ideas, and then I just open Milanote and write down my quick ideas in the quick notes function. I use Milanote for all my video ideas, but usually it's just for some Pinterest pictures or quick few notes that I want to write down. But yeah, I have like video ideas for until the end of until the end of November. So I always have way too many ideas, way too little time. I actually should be drinking some more water. I also have water here, but it's water with protein powder. I feel like that highlight is throwing me off. Let's just add a little bit of light blue. Okay. Now the boxes. Maybe like just cardboard color, but what does cardboard color look like? Maybe this? Oh. I don't know if I like that color. It's coming out so cute. Thanks, I'm also going, like, I'm really taking my time, so not as much has happened yet, but I really want to take my time and then add lots of details, so I can only hope it turns out looking cuter, but I think for this live stream we won't go further than the base colors, but I'm not sure yet. I want to add a lot of highlights and shadows, and then also maybe more color shades on top of it, like I said, like maybe some yellow and blue on top for more interesting color variation. I also used to do something with like a pink overlay on my drawings, and then I added like a layer effect to it. I'll have to look. Actually, I want to look now. How did I do this? I'll have to look for an older drawing that I did. Can I find back an old drawing? Did I do it here? Let me look in the... here, I did it here. Do you see the difference? So this is with, and this is without. So it adds like a nice extra layer to it. It's with linear burn. Okay, I'll have to look at it again if I wanna apply the same technique. Sometimes I try out new techniques and then I do them for a while and then I switch over to a new drawing style. Let me also put the outlines on multiply and this as well. This putting it on multiply makes the outlines a little bit darker, and it's kind of like the name says, multiplies with the color underneath. I feel like this is a nice box color. Like for the inside, I want to do different colors for the outsides of the boxes. But this is, I don't think I have ever drawn anything so detailed and realistic looking, because I usually don't really draw with pictures as a reference, or sometimes I use pictures on Pinterest as reference, but I use elements of the picture, so not like the total picture. I have done a few landscapes though, but I feel like you can still do that in a sketchy way, the landscapes. I also really enjoy live streaming and using the drawing part for my live streams, because I feel like the drawing YouTube videos that I do don't do super well. Maybe that's just because my channel is now adjusted to me doing crochet content, but I do really enjoy also live streaming on YouTube, because then I have a reason for my other hobbies, and I have a lot of different ideas that I want to do on live stream. So if I have something that I want to share with the people, but it's not very fitting for a video on YouTube, I can just live stream it. I was also thinking, because soon, like probably in a few weeks, I will change up my hair color. But I asked a friend if she wants to do it, and she said yes. And I was thinking maybe I could live stream it, because I feel like that would be a very fun live stream and very chaotic, but I don't know if she would really like that, because then I kind of want to engage with my chat, although my chat isn't super busy, but I feel like maybe it would be awkward for her. I could ask her, but I also haven't seen her for a very long time, so maybe it's weird to want to do a live stream then. I'm pretty sure she would be fine with me filming a few clips or like maybe a time lapse, but going live it's still different. But maybe I can, yeah, I feel like I could ask her to bleach my hair and then I could apply the color myself, but if she's already bleaching my hair, I feel like it would only be more logical if she also did the color on top of it, because I can't see the back of my head, so... Or I should ask Evict to color my hair. But the bleaching is like the most important part, I think, and she's kind of experienced with you know what? I'm just gonna do outlines and I'm gonna fill it in, because I feel like I really enjoy drawing it in, the color, but I could also just do the outlines and then fill it in. Although that's a little bit more boring to me, but that will make it go quicker. Ta-da! That was way quicker. Okay, let's do the box here. So I haven't seen that friend in a long time, so... But I asked her if she wanted to do my hair, since in the past she has said that she would like to do that. So I hope she's still okay with doing it in a few weeks. But it has been kind of hard to reach her because she's not opening her messages as much, I think. But I'm gonna do my hair differently soon. During fall, I wanna change up my hair. Okay, what is this? There's like an item here. There's another box in the background. I'm gonna use this purple again for this box. It's maybe a little bit too dark. It also was kind of confusing to draw from the reference picture because sometimes I just couldn't really see what it was. Like there are a lot of boxes here. That's for sure. Lots and lots of boxes. I'm kind of sad Mona didn't come back to me. She was so cute in the beginning of the stream. And then I put it in my Instagram story that she was joining the stream, and then I was live for 1 minute and she's already gone. Let's do this box. But I'm so excited to learn how to sew. I have sewn in the past, also for videos. But I kind of suck at it. Also with making clothes. I don't think I have sewn anything that actually fit me correctly in the past. So let's hope that goes well when I actually learn how to sew. I'm just scared that I will be a bit bored with the class because I feel like I always want to be very fast and just learn by doing very impossible projects from the start, and then I just learn how not to do it, and if I'm lucky sometimes it does work out. So I hope I won't get bored by the lessons. Because I always wanna start with the most insane projects. I have, oh my god, you guys. Yesterday evening, well, it was 1 a.m. and I didn't want to sleep yet because I wasn't tired. That's probably because I sleep in so often. But I suddenly had the idea of looking up sewing patterns because lately I have been into the Whimsy God aesthetic so much. I really like it. But I also feel like it's kind of hard to find clothes like that in that style. So I was thinking maybe I can just make my own clothing. And I found so many nice patterns. And I was way too hyped to go to sleep. You see, some of these items are confusing. What is a box and what isn't a box in this drawing? I kind of have to guess a little bit. I didn't know we had catnip oil. Yeah, and also a detail about this drawing. There actually was mold in one of these glasses. So at first I wanted to compare it to the reference picture, and then I saw the mold and I was like, nah, I'll just leave it like that. I tried to adjust all the items in this drawing to like cat items. It's a little bit hard to know where to color in the brown. Yeah, I actually have to take the glass to a container. I can do that soon. I just never get to the point where I feel motivated enough to clean it out. Yesterday my parents were here because I need help with cleaning the house. I feel like when my mom is cleaning here, then I can also clean, but if I'm alone, I just don't care enough, so I just don't clean that much. So my parents come here about once a month to clean the house. When she asked me, oh, I'm actually also filling in this cardboard without doing the quick technique. So my mom asked if she should take the glass with her. I probably should have said yes, but then I said, oh no, I'll do it one day, and then that one day will probably never happen because I'm always crocheting or doing my projects and not doing household stuff. Well, unless I'm cooking or doing like laundry. I feel like I'm okay at doing laundry and the dishes, but I really dislike actual cleaning. I also like vacuum quite often, but when my parents come, it's like it's actual deep cleaning. So I really enjoy when my parents come to help me. Although sometimes they can give me so much stress. So they come here and then they see stuff in the house and then they're like, oh, aren't you gonna do it like that? Or maybe you should do it like this. And then I'm like, please stop giving me stress. And like sometimes they can be so rude as well and they don't even realize it. Well, especially my mom, I feel like that generation sometimes can be so rude and then like feel like it's normal to be rude. Okay, I'm gonna do the outlines of this box and then we're gonna fill it in to save some time. The power of digital drawing. We also have a poo-poo bag on the top right corner. Oh no, my iPad just tripped. My drawing did a little dance. Okay, then I also need to pick out some colors for the glass. I feel like I should use like maybe, I say like so many times it actually bothers me. I almost exclusively clean when I'm on FaceTime. Just about nothing can get me to clean. Lol. Well, for me it's yeah, someone has to also be doing it, and then I'm motivated enough to do it as well. But I don't really FaceTime actually. Maybe I should. I also see a lot on YouTube, a lot of videos of people making making cleaning videos for the purpose of other people to do body doubling, and I think that's a very good idea. But if I'm cleaning the house, I'm going everywhere, so I wouldn't be able to follow the video, if you know what I mean. Or the same with FaceTime. I'm doing like the kitchen, the living room, and the bathroom, and then the bedroom. So if I'm talking about actual cleaning though, because I feel like it would be different for doing laundry. Oh my god, I didn't. Oh, did I skip a piece? That's the only annoying thing about filling in the pieces. Sometimes it's not filling in the right spots. I'm also gonna make this bag. Let's do more of a turquoise color. Wait, did I do something? Okay. I accidentally deleted my layer, but I noticed that I was doing a gesture on my iPad that I didn't want to do, which happens a lot. I'll do this bag, and then I'll do the glass, and then I'll do the outsides of the boxes because I want to give them fun colors. Ta-da! Satisfying filling. Let's do these glass containers. We also have a shoelace that was on the reference picture, and it's kind of how do you say it? Fitting, because Mona loves to play with shoelaces. But I don't know what that shoelace was doing on our glass containers. Probably Evert played with her with the shoelace and then left it there. So let's do some dual tones for the glass. Oh, I also forgot to time for this drawing. I'm still timing everything I'm doing just because I want to know how much time I've spent on everything. And it has become such a habit. I've been doing it for... How long have I been doing it? Over a year, I think? No. That's so long. Have I been doing it for so long already? Maybe almost a year? Timing everything I'm doing. Well, not everything, but I time everything that's considered productive. We also haven't been to the gym for quite a while. But I don't know. I don't really enjoy going to the gym. I'm looking forward to having some gym equipment in our house, but I feel like that's still gonna take a while because we first need to renovate for a few years probably. So that will probably take forever. Did you know that catnip has purple flowers? They kind of look like lavender, to me at least. Let's give it a green bottle cap. There is still so much to fill in, color in. It will take a long time. How late is it already? Okay, I have been streaming for an hour already. Maybe another hour and then we might be done with filling in all these outlines. I hate when my iPad does that. Maybe I should get one of those gloves so that my iPad doesn't react to my hands on the screen. I also put this sketch in my story and someone replied to me that they really liked the sketch and that it would look very cool on a tote bag. And then I asked, do you mean the outlines or full drawing? And then she didn't reply, so I have no idea what she wanted. Because I could make her a tote bag, maybe with a sublimation print. Today I saw someone that had white socks and they used sublimation paper to put a lot of cute pictures on the socks. And I was wondering how that would look if you stretch the socks, but it did look very cute in the picture. So now I kind of want to do something similar. I have so many ideas for videos and projects I want to do. I actually think I will need to scrap a few ideas. I also started filming today for a crafty type video I want to do, but like those crafty type of videos often take a lot of brain power because usually there are new techniques that I want to try out. For the crafty video I want to which color am I gonna use? Maybe this pink? Wait, this needs to be brown. Let me just fill that in quickly. For the craft video I want to do, and I want to make a shaker charm, and I still haven't really figured out how I'm gonna do it because I want to work with shrinking plastic, I mean, not paper. But I don't know, chances are very high that it's not gonna work out. I might need a few days to figure it out. Probably with trial and error. And I also want to use my Cricut. I haven't used my Cricut in a very long time. For that craft video, I want to make a trinket holder with polymer clay. I want to make some stickers with my Cricut at home. And then I want to work with the shrinking plastic to make a shaker keychain. But there are a few things that I'm thinking about. And I'm like, I don't know if that's gonna work out how I'm imagining it. I might need to look up some YouTube tutorials. I think I've done that, and there are a few videos I can reference, I think. But for today, I only filmed the intro. I haven't even designed my items yet, just because I wanted more crochet time today. Oh no, I forgot to fill it in the fast way again, just because I'm talking so much. Um, let's do purple for the label. This is an empty label, it has no text on it. And I also found a lot of cute Whimsicott crochet patterns actually. I have 3 now that I've saved. Oh, also yesterday I've set up the Throne page. If you don't know what it is, it's a page for, I think, content creators, and you can add some stuff to your wish list that your viewers can buy. And I've set it up, but I don't really think anyone is gonna buy me anything. But I mainly set it up because in 2 months is my birthday. It's my birthday, and I am gonna send that to the little friends I have. Wait, I could also use yellow, maybe like mustardy yellow for the jewel tones I want to use. Maybe more like this yellow for... But I had so much fun filling in my wish list. I have so many items that I want, and I'm pretty sure eventually I'll buy most of them myself. But it's nice to have an overview of all the items you want. Because I also had a wish list on my Milanote, but on Throne it's a little bit more how do you say it? Clear to see all the different items. Okay. Oh, I don't know how that activated my eraser. By the way, if you're watching, let me know if you have fun plans for the weekend, because I'll do the market. I hope it looks good. I want to take a lot of pictures and videos, as always. Let's use a light yellow for this. Wait, can I fill it in? No. Nope. Oh wait. Let me just outline this label. I also hate when it does that, when it fills in the whole page, because then my time lapse is ruined. I can cut it out though if I really want to edit it. Oh, wrong. Okay. Well, maybe I should do it in pink. I feel like it would be prettier with a light pink color. I can do this in the yellow. Well, no, it's maybe a little bit too light. Let's use this pink for this label. I feel like it's gonna match better. This weekend I don't have any plans yet. I'm hoping to clean my house and get at least one small crochet project done. It's nice. Which project do you prefer to finish? I first want to do my hexagon sweater this weekend. And then the plushie, and then I'm gonna start my dollar store yarn challenge. And I want to do the 6-day challenge. No, the 6-day star blankets, I mean. Because I've also seen a lot of videos about that. I'm kind of trying to copy other people's videos in the hopes of getting more views. Because it's not easy. It's becoming fall here in Portland, so I want to make a scarf. I also have like a very fun idea for a scarf I want to make. But I think first I'll make some decorations for my studio space that's almost finished. So I'm planning a lot of decoration items that I want to make. I want to make a blanket. I want to make a pillow cover. I want to make maybe bunting. Like, how do you say that? Bunting. And a wrist rest for on my desk. Those are 4 things I want to make, but I feel like I'm not gonna be able to make that in one YouTube video, because that will take me literally forever. But I can split up the video into multiple parts. Let's do a darker color for this shoelace. I use a lot of purples for my darker colors. I almost never use black, especially in my digital drawings. I have a lot of projects that I want to do for fall and winter. I want to do a scarf. I want to do a strap yarn sweater. I have a few inspiration pictures that I saved of fun sweaters. So I'll see what I can do with them. Did I? Ah, my hand accidentally undid that action. This happens way too often and I don't know what to do about it. So I have a few project ideas, and also for Halloween, I want to do something for Halloween. I might do a black cat amigurumi, one that looks like Mona, of course. I love scrap yarn projects. I just made a top with scrap wool and it's horribly itchy, lol, but a good way to use up scrap yarn. Yeah, I get what you mean. I have so much yarn. Where I did my internship, you could actually return the rest of your yarn if you didn't use it, but you can't do that for the web shop I always use. So that's a bit annoying. I have so many just random skeins of yarn from previous projects. Okay. I feel like this should be red. I think in the original picture this part was red. I think this is probably a battery in real life. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this was a battery. Ah, my god. My hand did it again, the undoing. And I think I'm gonna just use some dark purple. Yeah, I'm really enjoying this, which is nice. I also hate when you put in so much effort into a crochet project and then you wear it and it's either super stretchy or it doesn't fit right or it slides from your shoulders, which I've had as well. Sometimes it's just not meant to be, which is very annoying if you spend a lot of time on it. I'm gonna make this a little bit more faded out. Oh, we're almost done with the base color. I'm gonna first take a cookie. And I don't want to leave my blanket. It's wrapped, it's like a mermaid's tail blanket. Uh-oh. I just wanted to say that my skirt was going all the way up, so you could probably see my underwear. And then the blanket drops, and you could almost see my underwear. Streaming is dangerous. Okay, I'm almost there. Ah. I was going very slowly because I couldn't walk normally. Do you have any tips for making the yarn not spill after wearing the garment several times? Maybe I just need to invest in better yarn. I don't really know if I have tips. I just watch my items on the hand washing setting, and then I don't put it in the dryer. I just try to be as careful with it as possible, but I don't really know if I have any tips. I didn't have my notifications on anymore, but it still makes the sound. I don't know what to do about it anymore. I might have to look into my settings again. I always use a very cheap yarn, so I don't know if I'm very good advisor for this. I also used very cheap yarn, wool yarn once, and if I pulled it too hard, it just split while I was working on it. Oh my god, and this is funny, I used the wool yarn and then I've put it in the washing machine, but I think I washed it like I would do normally, and then it was felted completely. So it was like melted together, which was kind of funny. It was something I didn't use anyways, so I wasn't too upset about it. Yeah, it's probably chrome. Okay, yeah, I'll have to look into that. Okay. Now I'm gonna try to give all the boxes their color. It is very satisfying to just give everything a color and just mindlessly color in everything. That's fun. This has letters on it, this box. So yeah, I was just talking about how I almost exposed my underwear on live stream. And I'm always so scared to accidentally do something live and then I can't cut it out. Let's use this purple for the box on top. I have to run to the mailbox. I'll be right back in 5. Okay. Have fun going to the mailbox, I guess. I do wonder how the live streaming on YouTube goes, as I almost have 1,800 subscribers, but I don't have more than 3 viewers at a time. I feel like it's alright because I like it to be chill and I'm not too focused on numbers anymore, but I do think it's like maybe weird because I have a lot more subscribers. But it's fine. I think only 2 more subscribers to go. Let me check. Yes, 2 subscribers to go, and I have 1,800 subscribers. That's almost 2,000. We'll have to do another special video then with every 1,000 subscribers I get. That would be exhausting. So a brighter green for this box. Actually, this hole should be dark. In the reference picture, there was light going through that hole, but I think I'm not gonna do it for this drawing just because it's a bit random. The other very handy thing of not working this week was that I was home every time a package arrived. I really would like one of those mailboxes that they can put packages into, so you don't need to be home. That seems like a very nice luxury to me. By the way, I haven't even looked at the Peachtober prompt list yet. It has been online since this week, a few days ago, but I haven't properly looked at it. Plus, I'll need some time, like maybe in a week or 2 weeks, to prep the thumbnails for my drawings anyways. But I haven't looked at it yet. It will be kind of weird to start my sketchbook with Peachtober though. Maybe I'll skip a few pages and then I can fill in those pages later on, maybe on live stream. But if I'm gonna do Peachtober, that also means that I'll probably go live a few times. I want to, like, I'll probably only go live once a week, just because it can be a little bit harder to set up everything. If I would do it digitally, oh, now I'm thinking, oh no, now I'm having a dilemma. Now I'm thinking it would be so fun to do my Peachtober in, where is it? In this style, to do like for each prompt make one wannabe tattoo design. Oh no, now I'm conflicted. Because I could do that on live stream very easily. Plus I could do multiple in one day, which would mean that I could do all the prompts. And then I also wouldn't need to buy a sketchbook yet. Okay, let me know what you think of this idea. I could also do an Instagram poll. But I kind of enjoyed using my sketchbook for Peachtober just because I draw so much then. But I kind of have to think what will be the easiest way for me to enter. I'll probably do a poll on Instagram. I can also do a poll on the YouTube community tab. Because then it would be so fun to do a custom fabric with all the October drawings, just like I did with last year. Okay. I have to think about the colors I want to use. If I don't do Peachtober in my next sketchbook, it will probably take me about 2 years until that sketchbook is finished. But maybe if I have my studio space, I will sketch more often, because then I will probably go live easier. This cat kind of looks like Musi. Let's do orange for the letters. I don't know if it's too bright. I feel like it's a little bit too bright, so I might overlay a more muted color on top of it. What is meow in English? What is the sound an English cat makes? I'm gonna put this on top of it and lower the transparency so that it's not super bright, because I feel like it's maybe a little bit too bright to be on the side of the drawing. Maybe this is better. I feel like that's better. Meow. Well, I have drawn meow, so that's too bad. Let me also cover these items at the side of the drawing, and then I'll give them a color. I think these little containers are a very light beigey color in real life. So which color am I gonna do for the poo-poo bag? Maybe just black. With white lettering. I'm back and the shading looks amazing. Thank you so much. You're way too kind. I always say that I have no idea what I'm doing, but maybe it's just after all these years of drawing that maybe some stuff just comes more naturally. So it's very hard for me to explain how I do this. So this is what it looks like so far. Whoa, from afar away it looks like a 3D image. But I'm gonna add a lot more details to it. Maybe it's a little bit too rendered to my liking, because I do really like more sketchy vibes, but maybe I can add some more brush stroke stuff to it on top. to make the rendering a little bit less clean looking. Well, I do like clean looking rendering, but for my own art, I prefer a little bit of sketchiness, which there's no sketchiness to this drawing at the moment. But I have to try to remember all the things I want to add to this drawing. So I want to add shadows and highlights. I want to add some more color variations on top. Wait, how late is it? Actually, maybe I wanna do some of those techniques already. Let me first. This has to be a lighter yellow. I'm gonna note down in my phone what I wanted to do with this drawing because I'm scared I will forget otherwise. So I want to do shadows and highlights. I want to add yellow and blue hues to drawing, maybe in a more sketchy way. And then I also want to add, wait, how did I do it in the other drawing? Hello, okay. I thought my iPad wasn't reacting. I have to go all the way back. Oh, here. Which layer mode did I use? Okay, linear burn. Linear burn with the pink. And then I want to add some more sketchiness. Okay, I noted down what I wanted to do, so let's hope. For example, I like the sketchiness of this drawing. Maybe it's a little bit too sketchy, but I want a similar vibe for this. I feel like this kind of looks like a 3D render now, which is nice as well, but it's not really what I'm going for. So I think if the base colors are done, I'm gonna add some more sketchiness to it. I feel like I want to stream longer than 2 hours though. So let's see how long I can stream. Because now I just want to keep working on it. But also, I don't think I will be able to finish it today. So cute, it looks like watercolor. Thanks, it's also, I use a layer on top, which is a paper texture. So that also helps. But I would like to make it more watercolory. I feel like it's a little bit too flat still, like the colors itself. Let's make this yellow. It has been a while since I've done a full digital illustration, so I feel like I might overdo is not the right word, but I feel like I will not think it's finished anytime soon. And it was very nice to just draw based on a picture because I feel like I dislike sketching the most when it comes to drawing. This lettering is kind of ugly though. I probably could have done a better job, but I am too lazy to adjust it now. You probably won't even notice if the drawing is 100% zoomed out. I want maybe the fish to be green. Is that the proper fish color? Not sure, to be honest. And then the box, it's kind of hard to keep coming up with new colors. Maybe this color? Because I want them to be harmonious. I do really enjoy digital drawing because you have unlimited art supplies that you can use. Because I feel for my if I draw on paper, I do prefer the texture a lot more, but I'm also a lot more limited to which colors I can use. Oh. Okay. This fish is gonna be this color. By the way, I watch a lot of cozy gaming content on YouTube. I never game myself just because it's very hard for me to do something that's considered not productive or something I can't make content out of, which is kind of bad. But I do enjoy crocheting so much more, and if I'm crocheting, I can just watch somebody else gaming on YouTube, which is nice. Okay, the treats. Maybe this color. It's more of a grayish blue. I've seen a video of a painter. I think she's called Camilla. And she was quite viral on TikTok for painting self-portraits. And now I've seen her video rating her own art, and she was like a little bit judgmental about her own art just because she does realism, and she's like, yeah, everyone can do realism, and now I kind of feel similar just because I traced a picture. So it's like, it looks very nice, but it's creative. Well, as long as I'm having fun. I guess it's good to try out techniques you haven't used before and new subjects for your drawings. Okay, I think we filled in everything. Wait, maybe this is a little bit. No, this is too dark. Okay, now I don't want to end this stream yet. I also want to make this a little bit of a darker color. I think I want to add some yellow and blue tones to the artwork, and maybe with a watercolor brush to add some more texture to it. I want it to look a bit more rough and not super rendered. And then after that we can do some highlights. Okay. First I want to try out the pink. What did I set the layer on? It was linear burn. Okay. Let's see if that looks good. Not linear light. Where's linear burn? Oh, here it is. Okay, it just makes it a little bit more reddish. Maybe that is nice for some shadows. I'm gonna put it on 50% then. I'm having so much fun. I can't really... I feel like lately I'm having a lot more fun again with drawing, which is nice. I think it's because I'm trying out new stuff. It kind of looks like blood though. Do I like that? Maybe it was another blending mode. Which blending mode should I go with? I don't know. I'll make the layer a little bit lighter. But I want it to look a bit more sketchy, like I've mentioned many times already. So let's add a bit of this pink, and then I also want to add some yellow and blue. Okay. I just feel like, I mean, I'll see. I'll just keep adding things to it, and I feel like that's the secret to either messing it up or making it look better. So we'll see. But I basically want to add some more texture to it. It's my Chrome extension again, telling me I need to take my medication. I feel like those scribbles are nice. I am kind of guessing how this would look. I don't know if it's very accurate. I'm actually having so much fun, I don't want to end the stream. I think I'll also use a color pencil texture to add some more scribbles to it. Because that is gonna help. Now I kinda don't wanna end the stream before finishing it, but there are still so many steps I wanna do. Well, maybe I'll just need to stream a bit longer then. It's fine. I'll see what I can do. Can add some little speckles to it. Specks. Some speckles to indicate that there's a texture going on. Look at me wanting to stream longer than 2 hours. Probably has never happened before. But I am very invested. I'm loving having this stream in the background while I crochet. I'm just making squares. I don't know what I'm doing though, but this is motivating me to draw again. Have you drawn in the past? Just casually or more difficult drawings? I don't know what that even means, but it can be nice to just crochet squares and then see what you want to make with it. And I'm also very happy that you enjoy the stream, because otherwise I would be very lonely and just talking to myself, I guess. There's a little speckle here. Be gone. I only have experience with doodles. I'm not very good at realism, but I love drawing shapes and coloring them in. Well, that's also very nice. I'm also actually not, I think, very good at realism because I just traced the outlines. So I didn't like Well, maybe I'm good at choosing the colors. I hope so. But normally I also don't really do realism, to be honest. Sometimes I use reference, but I actually prefer to not use reference and make like silly looking drawings. Very silly looking characters and stuff like that is actually what I prefer. Okay. This bag needs some pink. Let's add some yellowish highlights. Wait. Yeah, I don't know if that did anything. Okay. I'm first gonna do just the yellow, and then I'm gonna set a layer mode. And I feel like I should. I'm actually not doing it the way I was planning to, but I'll do another layer with yellow on top. So first I'm gonna do some general like highlights, what I think would be highlights. We still need to do the white outlines, white highlights as well. I feel like all my scribbles should go horizontally, because otherwise it might look a little bit messy. I don't know. Well, I actually want to make it look a little bit more messy. But I'm gonna change the layer mode, so don't worry just yet. Because now it looks very yellow, but I gonna change it up. By the way, if you're drawing, it doesn't need to be like super insane or anything, as long as you do your hobby because you like doing it. I feel like that's the most important, and it doesn't. I'm like kind of skeptical to say this, but you can also just do hobbies and not share them online, which I'm not really a good example of. But if you do a hobby that you just enjoy and you don't want to like monetize it, That should be fine as well. To just have some fun. Oh, accidentally undid that. Okay, let me see if I can find a layer mode that I like. Maybe this? I don't know if you can even see a difference. I can see a difference. And let's do some blue with multiply. God, stop freaking out, please. But I also want to do the blue and the yellow on bigger parts of this drawing. So not just specific shadows, but you'll see what I mean. Just first do this. Some blue shadows. It's very harsh though, so I'm gonna probably set it a little bit lighter, this layer. And if we're done with that, we can finally do all the little highlights, because I think that will also take a little while. Actually, I'm gonna set it a little bit lighter already so that I can see what it looks like. Oh yeah, the bag as well. Let's add some scribbles to this bag. Actually, I'm gonna put the outlines on top, because that's gonna be easier for my highlights later on. This bag needs some shadows as well. And here. The only annoying thing is that I always want to try out new styles and techniques for drawing. So if I would like to make this into a series, I hope I can keep up the style that I'm using. Just add a few more shadows, and then this bag as well, this blue bag. And then here. Some shadows on Mona. here. Oh. Calm down, calm down. It can look a little bit muddy though, so I might have to set the transparency a little bit higher, just because I don't want it to look too muddy with the blue. Especially on top of the yellow, for example. It can look a little bit muddy. I already recognize the songs that are playing in this playlist. So good, your color work is insane. Thank you so much. I'm mostly just using layer modes. Oh, my back is hurting from my bad posture. But you're very kind. I do really enjoy doing this. And then this bag. Oh, my hand undid that again. Okay, kind of just seeing what I can do. Now I'm gonna make it a little lighter. And okay, just one more thing I want to do before I do the actual highlights. It's a little bit muddy though. Which one is better? I think that I like color burn a bit more. Okay, let's try out something. I might delete it, but wait, I'm gonna do it on top of everything. This is just something experimental, okay? So I'm just gonna try it out and see if I like it or not. But I want to make certain parts of the drawing more yellow, and then certain parts more blue, I guess. I don't know if this is gonna work. I guess like the items that are more in front will be more yellowish, and then the ones in the back, or like the, I don't know if this is a smart thing to do, you guys. I'm kind of just inventing this idea of like maybe I can try this out for the different color shades. So, and I'm gonna add a layer mode to it as always, so this isn't the final result. Okay, maybe this fish as well. And then, wait, I still want this to be a little bit of yellow as well. So I'm just experimenting here. Then I'm gonna do blue. Oh, I accidentally. I don't know if this is gonna mess up everything or not. And we might change up the layer order as well a little bit. So okay. Let's now look for a good layer setting. Oh, I like the light. Whoa, that's weird. No, I don't like. So this is without, and this is with. I don't know if you can see any difference. Oh, that's the blue. That's the yellow. Yeah, I don't know if you can see difference in that. I'm just gonna start with the highlights, which I do on most of my. I'm just gonna make the pencil a little bit smoother. And then I'm gonna do all these little outlines, which will take me forever. but this is kind of a relaxing process to do. I don't even know if it's gonna be very visible in this drawing, since everything is already so detailed, so I don't even know if you're gonna see these white outlines. I'm so invested. And then I feel like we should also do some shadows. Let's first do all these little highlighted parts. No, it should be like this. I am very focused right now. I don't know if I like the white outlines, especially on the dark. I'm gonna make it a little bit more transparent. I feel like that's better. Okay, suddenly I'm thinking about the market again. That's tomorrow, and I'm suddenly stressed. But it's gonna be alright. I also want to film me setting up my table, and I'm gonna be so embarrassed to film it, but it's gonna be quite early in the day, so I don't even think people are gonna be out yet in the city unless they have to go to their job. And the market is organized by someone that has a store there, and I said like, oh, since I'm going for free, maybe I can buy something from your store as a thank you. And now I don't have any money, so that's kind of embarrassing that I said that, but I don't have money. Like, I have money, but I want to stick to my budget for each month. Obviously. I feel like the white highlights are... You can barely see them. They are there though. Believe me. Another little grills, or I don't know what it's called. I feel like my laptop will make a sound. Yeah, I was right. I was just stuttering a little bit, so I was almost too late. Because I had a notification on my phone, so I knew it was gonna make that sound. I'm gonna just do some normal highlights. Because I feel like the lines don't really fit the vibe that much. So let's do some white highlights. I'm trying to see where the natural light would kind of fall. Then I'm gonna make it a little bit more transparent. And then this little baggie. Okay. Make it a little bit more transparent. And then I'm gonna just slightly go over it with my eraser. Where it needs to be a little bit softer. You probably cannot see what I'm doing at all. And now I'm gonna add, I think, some watercolor textured shadows. And then I think we're actually done. I added so many unnecessary layers to this drawing. But I wanted it to look good. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay. This is a final step, I think. I don't know what else I would do with it, to be honest. Just add some extra shadows. I think that looks nice. I'm gonna erase a little bit of this. Okay, I'm sorry I'm not talking that much. I'm very focused. On finishing this. Just add a few more shadows. And I'm gonna adjust this layer setting again, make it a little bit lighter. So that it's not this harsh. Okay, make this a bit lighter. It's nice that I can erase my shadows like on top. The brush is kind of annoying sometimes though. Let's make this a bit lighter. Okay. Erase this as well a little bit. Okay, actually, I don't know what else to do with it anymore at this point. I'm gonna... Oh, it's not even... Shall I multiply? Kinda don't know what else to do with it. Maybe I can add some effects to it. Oh, my back was scratchy. I have a little piece of chocolate on my hand. It's so detailed. Yeah, I know. It kind of looks like there. I don't know. There's something that still annoys me with it looking kind of 3D. I feel like I want it more sketchy. Thank you so much. Let's see what I can do with it. Save image. Insert a photo. And then noise. I don't know if you can see that though. I also need to add my watermark. I feel like I just don't like the realism of it. But I do like it, but it's just not specifically what I was going for. Where am I gonna put my watermark? Kind of feel like it's nicer with more contrast. Let me also just look at the settings. And the curves. No, I don't like that. Go away. Perspective blur. You can put it on Mona. No, I'm not gonna do that. Okay, I think that's everything. I don't think I can do anything else to this. So I think I'm gonna end the stream here. Oh my god, my posture is like really bad. So I'm gonna save this to my drive. Upload. And I'm gonna end the stream. How late is it? Okay, I've almost been streaming for 3 hours. So that means this drawing almost took me 5 hours to make. Which is nice. Yeah, I wish Mona was here so that I could take a cute picture of the screen. of the finished drawing. Should I look for her? But I don't think she'll like it. I'll just end the stream here. And yeah, thank you so much for watching and being here and keeping me company while I do this drawing. I'll see you next time, probably next stream or next time we're chatting. So thank you so much, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye. And now I have to wait for 5. Yeah, I was thinking the same. I'm not gonna be able to pick her up because she'll be so annoyed, so I'll just let her stay there.